We're here at Darrentone, East again for our Darrentone Athlete of the Week. Today we have PXC Bantamweight Champion Kyle Uggan, and here presenting with check is Joel. Joel?
So, congratulations, Kyle, on being Darrentone's Athlete of the Week. So, who would you like to donate this check to?
Yeah, I'd like to donate the check to Guam Grapplers organization.
All right, Kyle, you just recently won the PXC Bantamweight Championship title in PXC 45 against Filipino fighter Rolando D. Let's talk about that fight itself, and what do you think helped you pull off that win in PXC 45?
Man, that was actually a great fight, man. Rolando's actually, he was a 145er, dropping down to 135. And he was a pretty big opponent. You know, he had big legs. He was thick when I saw him walking into the ring. A tough fight, I underestimated him a little bit, so I made it an MMA fight. You know, I stood with him. You know, I was the aggressor. I tried to take him down a couple of times. You know, so I felt me putting pressure, putting him against the cage, and also landing a few shots was able for me to win the fight at least.
Yeah, big second round by you, almost finishing him off. Sound of the bell saved him, pretty much sending it into round number 3. Let's talk about what you were thinking when you landed that shot that really hurt him and almost finishing him off in round 2.
Yeah, I caught him with the right hook when he was coming in. So he's really aggressive, man. He'll come in with like some overhands, but then I feel like he overextends a bit. So I caught him with the right hook, dropped him. I saw him drop, I pushed him off. I chased after him for a bit, dropped him I think like a couple more times, I think like 2 more times. Stepped back, threw a head kick, you know, he still recovered. You know, I put him against the cage. I heard the 10-second bell ring, so he was still throwing, so he was still, I saw him like recovering back from when I rocked him, but man, he has a big head, man. He was crazy, he has a hard chin too, so it was hard to finish him at that time. So coming into the 3rd round, you know, I thought he was, you know, still a little dazed, but he came out pretty fresh, so he's really tough, you know.
Yeah, let's talk about that possible rematch in the Philippines. What's your take on that, and are you already back preparing for a possible rematch with him?
Yeah, well, I'm preparing. I'm always preparing for a fight. You know, after the fight, I sprained my hand because of his head. You know, my shins were a little bruised. So, but you know, I didn't take a week off. You know, I was still like working out just to break sweat. But right now, I'm almost injury free. So I'm already back at the gym, you know, trying to work it off. As for rematch MPI, you know, I don't mind scrapping him anytime soon, you know. Doesn't matter. We'll fight.
All right, congratulations. Stay tuned to our next Darrentone Athlete of the Week.
KUAM Sports Athlete of the Week is brought to you by...
Turning to some Thursday night football highlights now. The Browns in Cincinnati taking on the Bengals. Andy Dalton getting picked off here, one of his 3 in the game. Dalton held to only 86 yards passing on 10 of 33 attempts. Ben Tate was one of 3 running backs to get into the end zone for the Browns. Tate with the 4-yard touchdown run here. Terrence West rushed for 94 yards on 26 carries. He went in for a score along with Isaiah Crowell, who punched it in from 2 yards out. Browns win 24-3 to improve to 6-3 on the season.